YouTube. This is your girl, Kiss Me Kimmy. Mwah. I wanted to come today and make a video, a YouTube tutorial, a makeup tutorial. I'm sorry, look at me. I don't even know how to say it. This is my first one, and I wouldn't actually call it a tutorial. I would call it, this is how I do it. Because I don't actually think I'm teaching you girls anything, especially anything that you may not already know. So this is just a how-to, or not a how-to, or what I do. And I know some of you guys can be really mean by reading comments on other, uh, some of the other ladies' pages, and one thing I'm gonna say is don't be so ugly. This is my first time. Go easy on me. This is just what works for me. This is how I apply my everyday face. I'm not gonna do an exotic look. I'm just gonna do a simple everyday. This is what I wear to work face. Everything is not Muya or cosmetology correct. This is just what I do. Mm, so sit back and enjoy the show. What I'm going to do first is apply a little foundation. I already have a little on, but I'll just apply a little more. And what I use is Amon, and you have to excuse the background. I kind of put up a sheet to block some of the light. Like I said, I'm not a pro with this, so maybe you guys can kind of come in and tell me what to do and what not to do. Also in my little cousin's room, it's a little princess theme room, so you'll see like little fluffy animals and hammocks in the back. So, but this is a mine, and I purchased it for about 14 bucks at Target. And what I'll do, I'll just, like I said, some people go up, do this, do that. No, I'll just put it on. I mean, as long as it looks good, there actually aren't any rules. You know, just follow your own rules. As long as you feel good and look good, that's all that matters. So you don't have to be, like I said, cosmetology or Muya makeup artist correct. Just, you know, do what you do, baby. Do what you do, baby. So, okay. I didn't apply a lot, like, because I already had some on. And next, I like to apply a little concealer underneath the eye. And I guess you call these regiments. Like I said, I don't really get into all the correct terminology. I just do whatever. I just do what looks best for me. And I like the lighter color up underneath the eye. I just got this from another YouTube subscriber. And this just, I guess, makes the nose look a little slimmer. Um, I hate that my over lip, it always looks dark, and especially when I put on light lipstick, especially the red, it looks like I have a mustache when I put those on. So I just start covering it. Well, I don't really do the whole lip. I'll just go right up underneath the point of the nose. Um, I'll do the brow. And I know this is typically for the end, but like I said, I don't really follow the rules. My number one rule is not to follow the rules. So, what I'll do, I'll take my finger. I'll take my finger and just kind of blend, and I'll go over it with a little foundation, and then I'll lighten it up again. It just depends on, you know, if I'm trying to go for a little light or darker lighter. That's not really blending a lot, so I'll go back over it again, just until I get it into my likings. Like this, you can probably use a little sponge to work it out a little better, but sometimes you don't have a sponge. So, gotta make it do what it do, baby. So what I'll do, I'll just go over it. And I won't rub. This time I just kind of pat. I'm just gonna pat it on. Okay. Um, Next, I'm a little backwards when it comes to putting on makeup. For some reason, I don't know what it is. I always seem to put my lip gloss and my lipstick on first. I love my lips. So that's normally the first thing that I do. And typically with other women, it's the last thing. But I'm not your typical movie makeup artist. So I'll put a little, I guess I should tell you what color I put on. This is just something I picked up from the local beauty supply store, and it's by NK. And I've been picking up a lot of their products lately. See that line? I need to blend in a little more. But um, NK, and it's lavender tint. Oh, let me show you. That's it. Comes off as a little more pinkish than lavender, but then I'll put a little pink little light gloss on top of it, just kind of take a little of the purplish tint off to get a little bit more pinkish. Even though it's not really that purplish, I just like a little. I'm a pink girl. So okay, next, this is just for the quickies. Like I said, you don't have to really. And I promise you guys, this light, I had to cover the light, but the light that we are getting is not really doing me any justice. However, sometimes you might not have everything you need, so maybe you just need to put on quick makeup before your special guy comes over or whatever. So you might not have a brush. So this is what I do. I use my country little finger and apply my makeup. It's a little gold that I have by NK. And and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a two-tone so I won't go all the way over. Now if you were applying, if I was applying the whole eye, I would go from corner to end. But I'm going to apply a little. I'm going to apply more of another color in a minute. So I'm just kind of, okay, so that's my goal. Next, I'll do a blue. Like, I don't have any particular names, because, of course, you know that all the writing eventually rubs off. So I'll do a blue. This was my goal. And I'll just take the other finger. I'll take my pointer and just kind of do the other side. And once again, like your finger can blend, believe it or not, just as good as a brush. And I know my makeup artist friends are like freaking out, like, what's she doing? But like I said, whatever works for you, you know, as long as you look good or is you feel good, bump the rest. Okay, so those are my eyes. Just went about an NK eyeliner and an NK mascara. They were only like, this was like $1.99 and this was like 99 cents. So you can have beauty on a budget. So I always apply my eyeliner after I do my mascara. I'm sorry, after I do my eyeshadow. If not, sometimes you'll get a little eyeshadow on your lashes or on top of your freshly eyelined eyes. And it's not really hard to get off, but it's like an unnecessary step that you'll have to take. Now what I do now is just take a little liner and line the top of my eye. I don't really apply it at the bottom. Bad experience with that when I was in high school. Um, we used to try to be grown and wear lip liner or eyeliner on our lips and underneath the eyes. And by the end of the day, we've been and sweated and played so hard. Look like you have black eyes. I'm gonna try to stay under 15 minutes with this video. You can apply makeup, you know, less than 10 minutes and it still looks good. I'm gonna go over all of this just so you can see. So, okay, now that I've done the eyelashes, or the top of the lid of the eye, next I'll do a little mascara. I'm sure every lady knows how to fix their mascara. Also, I was told not to, if it makeup is kind of drying out, not to dab, to roll. Not really sure how effective that is. You know how once you're told something, you just kind of stick with it, and real myths you tend to believe. Well, that's a myth that I was given by one of my friends, and I've just kind of stuck with it. I like fuller eyelashes. I don't really have a lot of eyelashes. Sometimes I apply the fake ones, but today I'm just gonna give you a little mascara fun. And sometimes I know that this isn't right, but I'll take the tip of it and just kind of apply. Instead of rolling, which I know that you're supposed to do, I'll take it this way. This is what works for Kimmy. Do what works for you. Um, Sometimes I'll do that bottom lash. It just depends on how I'm feeling, and I shouldn't be doing it now because I really need to blend in my primer. I mean my concealer a little bit more. Okay, and one other thing that I absolutely love is blush. A lot of women are scared of blush, because they say it makes you look like an old lady. However, I'm here to tell you, if it's applied correctly, then it's beautiful. And I know you hear me rambling in my purse, looking for my blush brush, and I don't feel it. But guess what, ladies? Let's make it do what it do. You cannot find your blush brush. So I've used my pointer index. It's time to use the ring finger. And a lot of times apply incorrectly. So let me give you a little tip on how I apply my blush. You're supposed to apply it on the cheekbone. Where's your cheekbone? Here's your cheekbone. If you smile, ladies, your cheekbone will instantly pop out. So, right there, feel it? So this is where you get an upward position. A blush action. Now, I don't recommend that you use your finger unless you absolutely have to. I actually like the brush, but because it just dabs on with your brush, with your finger, you have to do a little bit more controlling. Like, have to blend it in, press a little harder to get it out. There it goes. Okay, so now that we've done all that, like I said, I hadn't applied the foundation 100% correctly, but this is me. This is my face. And I hope you like it. Mwah.